Hello, Mario! Web Crap of the Week, Season 2, Episode 15. Been a real busy week for Web Crap this week. I've found some awesome stuff on the net. Really good stuff. I'm overstocked. I could do another episode, midweek episode. I've got so much crap this week, but I'm going to put it in storage for next week. So let's go and see what we've got on the big screen. And here it comes. Oh yes. First up, yes, apparently one of my 20 viewers has given me a bit of feedback. It's personally signed. The Don has come through. Like and subscribe to Mario. And hashtag big fan. Really pleased. I knew Don had come through once he had a little bit of time to watch Web Crap of the Week. I'm sure he features in most of it and generates quite a lot of it. So, yeah, thanks, Don. And let's move on from there. Okay, yes, in difference to Don, I've come across this little cartoon that sort of amused me with the various situations that go on around in the world. I think we have to admit, well, we should sort of acknowledge that the United States is one of the biggest military powers in the world. And, it's sort of a small country with very little resources. In fact, half of them don't even seem to have electric light. Sort of poking a stick at Uncle Sam. Yeah, could be could be on a hiding to nothing. So, poke, 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 boom. Okay, especially seeing what Don's pulled out of the arsenary this week. Okay, all right. Asthma, yes, and a couple of my kids have had asthma and this sort of thing, and yeah, it's hard to find some positives amongst it, but I did think that, when we sit around the table and take the piss out of various aspects of other siblings or parents or whatever's particular things that they have going, this is a new one that we could bring, because out of all the things you could be bad at, you suck at breathing. Yes, a lot of people don't understand the particularly Kiwi sense of humour, where we do poke a little fun at some other people's little shortcomings. Sometimes a little cruelly, but we're all used to it, and it always ends with a smile. And this is in a similar area, and it's not intended to offend anyone, but Helen Keller and her beloved cat, Mittens. Yes, I did like this picture. It made me laugh. You've got to know a little bit about Helen Keller, a brave, noble woman who achieved many things. Awesome. However, her cat Mittens, not quite so well known. Now this here, there's some very, very, very clever people in the world. Now, I would say that 1 million people could walk past this, and only 1 in 1 million people could see this, and then perhaps 1 in 100 million people could actually have the gumption to get out there with a paintbrush or an extra wide marker, or vivid as we call them, and actually do this. So, hat tip to that person. Marvellous work, very clever. And also, on another note, 1,000 people could probably walk past it and not know what it was as well, which is equally disturbing. Okay, and finally, for the viewers, just a bit of a tip. I saw this, it just cracked me up. Didn't need any words, or really doesn't need any words, but it has got some words. Should have wore the baseball cap the wrong way. Shouldn't have worn the baseball cap the wrong way round. So we're going into winter, so you'll be okay for another 3 or 4 months. But I noticed that there are some people that do wear their caps round the wrong way, and I've sort of been taking a closer look at them over the last couple of days, this week, since I've seen this picture, and I'll continue to do that. So, yeah, bit of a dag. And then this, lastly, for my boy Isaac the kid, the grandkid. Okay, how did she turn the spoon into an aeroplane? I'm going to leave that one for you to work out. I've never quite worked it out myself, Isaac. I don't know how they do it, but nonetheless, that's very convincing. Okay, cheers, Isaac. And now that brings us to the end of another Web Crap of the Week. So thanks to our sponsor, Don. Hopefully a few more people will like and subscribe, and we'll get our viewing numbers up over the 20, possibly maybe into the 30s this week. So like and subscribe, share if you must. But yeah, had a great week on Web Crap of the Week. Hopefully next week will be as equally productive. Cheers! See you!
It's a web app of the week.